You listen to the show, not knowing what I'll say. I'm going to hell, I know, but I'll be laughing the whole way. Val will likely sing, making me so proud. Man, she is just like me, 'cause she sings way too loud. Oh, the shit show, it's funny, yeah, I know. Won't be long before I say goodbye, but I still want to say hello. Ho, the shit show, it's funny, yeah, I know. Won't be long before I say goodbye, but I still want to say hello. Hey! Hey! How are you?
I'm great, Bobby.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
And happy holidays to make everybody happy. We don't want to piss everybody off, you know. Let's keep
Merry Christmas to all the Jews.
Yes, Merry Christmas, Jews. So we're here. We're having a good time. It's Home Alone 3. Joe informed me that there is Home Alone 4, so we'll be able to do another one as well.
That's right, because Bobby runs the tight ship.
That's right. All right. I'm not gonna do unless there's. I'm gonna have to make sure there's Home Alone 4 too, because Joe might be lying to me. I don't know.
I'm starting to get offended that you think every fucking thing I say to you is somehow me trying to get a laugh at your expense.
Because you do it all the time. What do you mean?
Well, when I'm not doing it offends me.
Well, look, Ian, it's like I said about the boy who cried wolf. You know? You can't go around playing tricks on people and expect people not to accuse you of shit. You know, you do something over and over again, people are going to say, oh, yeah, that's probably that guy did that. You know, that's what happens. That's the life. That's the life you...
That guy.
That's
that fucking loser did that.
That's the life that you chose to live. That's what I tell them.
Yeah, you made your own bed, bitch.
Yep. Now effing lying. First one showing up is, oh, Showballoon Internet Radio. Hello.
Hello, you sexy bastard.
We'll see if Jen, Freddie, and Renee are already tired of me. We'll find out soon enough.
Who's that queer just commented? Oh, there's Alfred.
There's Freddie. All right, Speedy, he said. I'm still waiting on Freddie's answer to see if he's coming back to the carnival with me. Or as Renee says, the circus. Will Freddie be back to the circus to tame the lions with me? Or will
Bobby get promoted to the glory hole?
That's right. Find out next time on The Shed Show. So, we're here, we're just hanging out. No rhyme reason for anything. We haven't really gotten to anything yet because, well, we're having a good time and we're just talking, right, Joe?
Yeah.
But if we happen to run out of things to talk about, there's no problem there because I've got plenty of stuff. And even oh my god, I lost my train of thought. Things that I found on the internet, lists, Christmas stuff. These things here though, I don't know. Like I have least popular Christmas carols and least popular TV specials, but they're obviously made up shit. You know what I mean? Like I saw Mommy Marry Larry King was number 10 for the least popular Christmas carols. I don't know. I don't know what they're going at with this. Boris the Red-Nosed Yeltsin had an 86 proof nose. Like I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I guess it's just for comic relief. I guess. Well, that's what else we got. Oh, here we go. A politically correct Christmas. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. To keep everybody happy, Joe, right? To make everybody feel loved and happy for the holidays. And so no one will complain. This is what you have to say. Okay, you ready? Best wishes for an environmentally cautious, socially responsible, low-stress, non-addictive, gender-neutral winter solstice, I don't know what that means, holiday, practiced within the most joyous traditions of the religious persuasion of your choice, but with respect for the religious persuasion of others who choose to practice their own religion, as well as those who choose not to practice a religion at all. That's what you... Holy cow. That's what you have to say instead of Merry Christmas. That's what you have to say to everybody to keep everybody happy. Now, do you...
Or
right.
you can just cover everybody and say Happy Holidays.
Right. Or you could do that.
But, if you feel the need to be specific, and...
Well, because the point is, when does it stop? Eventually, somebody's going to complain about Happy Holidays. Because there's people who don't celebrate holidays at all.
But it's a holiday to everybody, Bobber.
No, it's not. It's not. Some people don't want to be bothered with it at all.
That's right.
Okay? So, what do you say to these people? You don't know that they don't celebrate the holidays, so now what do? Now you're stuck. You're offended somebody, Joe, and you don't want that.
I don't have a problem with offending people. I just get confused when people scream that they're being persecuted and somehow victimized when they can't fucking persecute and victimize somebody else. That's the only thing I find ironic about. I mean, I don't get why Happy Holidays blows so many people out of the water. I just don't. You can go back and you can look up old Christmas cards on the internet and you will see Season's Greetings. Happy Holidays been around a long fucking time.
I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I just think, I mean, look. It's America.
Hey, Bobby, but here's the thing you're missing is you don't care. So it don't matter to you. It doesn't offend you.
No,
okay?
It don't.
But there's a lot of people out there, like the West Road Baptist Church, like we talked about in the other show, that they think that their cross, their Christ cross, gives them superiority over other people. And this is just an extension of that.
I honestly don't even know if we got to... I don't even know if we got to tell that on the show. I don't think we did.
But anyway, fucking... Like, your founding fathers of your country, okay? Like George Washington, all them guys, they all sat down and drew that shit up. They come from Europe, where fucking the Renaissance and the fucking religious persecution of the Catholic Church and everything, them guys were well aware of the history. They sat down and drew up a set of rules specifically stating that there was a separation of all church and state, that there was no chosen religion for America. So for anybody 300 years later or 250 years later to try to fucking make claims that these guys secretly were trying to fucking do this when they clearly wrote out in plain fucking English that they weren't, you know what I mean? It's ludicrous and laughable. And I just don't get it. I don't get why there's got to be so much controversy around a time of year that's supposed to be happy.
I don't either, and that's my problem. Like no one's saying to them that they can't not have a Christmas tree or not not do celebrate it or celebrate.
But what people are getting mad about is, Bob, is okay. So like Walmart, rather than Walmart putting up Merry Christmas, Walmart puts up Happy Holidays. So the Christians are taking this as a slight that Walmart is not favoring them.
Fuck them.
But by putting Merry Christmas up there are other religious people, other people that would be offended by that. So by putting Happy Holidays up, it covers everybody. And you're not picking just one group out. Like to me or you, we're not religious people. So Merry Christmas is just, we want you to have a nice day with your family. But there's a lot of people out there that it means Christ Mass. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It's just another controversy in society that's caused by fucking religion.
Have you seen if Renee's back? Renee, Freddie, everybody's back. I think Jen Jen was the first one. No, Jen Jen is the only one. She's late. She must be in another show. So she has. Renee says, have you seen the pic of the elf on a shelf that was sitting on the toilet and it shit a mint LMAO. Oh no, my God. People do the funniest things with those elves.
I seen one where they had fucking Barbie all cut up and he was holding the head. It had like fake blood everywhere.
I used to love the elf. Mike, I wish I had them, man. My grandmother had these elves. I'm talking 50 to 100 elves. Tree ornaments. And they were kind of like stuffed. They were beanbag but they had the plastic heads, you know? And you just hung them on the tree, and I loved playing with them and hanging them on the tree, and I effing loved those elves. I want them back so bad. Freddie said it's going to be hell this season. I hear a lot of people aren't going back. Yeah, but honestly, I hear that every year, so I'm not gonna sweat that because every year nobody's coming back. Nobody's coming back. No one's coming back. But the thing is, the one thing everybody has in common is they say they're not coming back and if they find something else, and then they never wind up finding anything else, and then they all wind up coming back. So I think that's what's probably going to happen. So, but I do agree if a lot of people don't come back, then it is going to be harder on those of us who do, because then it's all on us. Because they can always replace those people, but the problem is they're not going to know the shit that the other people knew. So, you know what I mean? So if we get a lot of veterans that don't show up, then it's going to be a hard, rough season. But more hours, right, Joe? There's always a good side. It's going to go back to friggin'... it's going to go back to, a 24-hour tear-down setups instead of friggin', like 9 or whatever it is we do it in. So that's more bucks. It'll be fine. Well, either way, it goes up and goes down every season, no matter what, no matter who shows up. So
awesome.
Yeah, it'll be all right. Well, everything will be fine. I'm starting to have nightmares about it, but it must be. It must be halfway over already, because that's when I start having nightmares about going back to work.
I just want to say that I miss you already.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. Yes, that's when me and Joe barely get to speak. When I'm out, because I'm always friggin' working. By the time I get up, I don't really have much time to play on the computer.
And he goes and hangs out with his work friends.
Yeah, and when I do have spare time, I usually am doing that. I don't really do, like, there's not much, like, you don't really get, the only time you really get the party is when you're on a stay away lot. Like, I don't even really get the party that much. You're just, and it's crazy, because it's really, besides the weekend, it's technically a part-time job. But it just seems like that's, it's your whole goddamn life. But the good thing is, then you get to chill during the winter. I love that part. That's my favorite part of it. Like, look at me. I'm just me and you having a good time. Like, I get to spend time with my daughter. I get to spend time with you. She's at school, so I get to hang out with my friends on the computer. I get to do my shows. I get to play whatever I want to do. I can do TV time, whatever I want to do right now. I can do. I can get stuff done around the house. Like, I have time. And then I also have time to spend with her when she gets home. So I have all the time in the world during the winter. And it's the holidays, so that's even better. And tax time. When tax time comes, I'm off. So I have the money to go do things that I want to do and get shit done. I mean, it's the best job in the world until you're working it. And when you go back to it, it's awful. But all you got to do, you just tell yourself. That's what I do every year. I tell myself,
Let's fucking face it, Bobby. No matter what you got for a job, when you get laid off and you go on unemployment, that's the best job in the world.
Right. And to be able to do that, all I'm saying is to be able to do that every year is kind of worth it.
There are